Give me a minute and I will get
Folder
the
view
chat
list.
up
Ops Studio 11 of 47.
for us
Recycle
as
bin
well.
RS Games Recube of 40. Recycle bin 19 of 47. MSF Sim
let me
brief
get
download.
to
Sim
it.
market 6. Simming files 20 of 4.
All right, we'll go
Simming
here.
files. Items view. Restream chat 6 of. Items view. Green share delete op share run as administrator. Share run as a items view list.
All right, we'll do that and get the restream up. So when you guys are talking, hopefully I will be able to hear you.
Simming files. Ops 30 ops simming files items view ops micro 7 form starflight act RT media player call restream chat column 4 9 of restream enable button clickable open chat enable disable but enable clickable type a message edit
and I'll just say hello everyone.
Click the chat is waiting for new messages clickable menu but clickable type a message click the heading header clickable out of header heading level 3 array the chat is waiting for new message head clickable.
All right, so
simming files row 1 simming files restream
we
chat
got that. We're not going to do passengers
ops
today.
30 point ops 30 point.
We're already on the runway. Hopefully I've got everything set up the way that it needs to be. The only problem was not restream, but First Officer Next had closed on me, but that's okay. Let's just see what we can do.
Ops 30 point start recording checkbox not checked. Stop streaming checkbox check. Restream chat Microsoft flight unpaused.
Anti-ice on.
Ops 30.1.1 restream 7 4 star act RT media Microsoft Ops to restream 7 forms.main flows and checklist grouping edit read only selected after start flows and checklist grouping pre-FLTC 8 before start engines after start flow taxi CHK before the CHKLST button pressed
before takeoff checklist flaps
pressed restock and succumb buttons connect voice flows and checklist grouping taxis before the CHK pressed
before takeoff checklist
Microsoft Flight Simulator
Set.
1.37
Stabilization trim
set
checklist complete.
All right, very good.
Leonian
Flight
Universe.
attendants prepare for takeoff.
Hope you're doing well today.
Hey, Mr. Leone, how are you? Good to see you. I've not been in the PMDG for a minute because they had problems with it there for a while, and I've been really busy. I'll update you guys more once we get in the air. Right now, we are runway 23 left, and it's been a minute, so y'all just bear with me, okay? Because,
lock off.
I've been away doing my thing.
Lock. Park and brake off. Park and brake on. Park and brake off. Park and brake light off.
All right, we are ready.
855 feet ASF. 0 knots ground speed.
So here we go.
Ezra White. Hey, my man.
Right
Good
flight
to
director
see you.
light on. Right FD master on.
Thrust set.
check
Good to see you there, my man.
26 knots. 42 knots.
Speed alive.
Attitude mode enabled.
57 knots.
Leonian Universe. No problem.
71 knots.
School's been kicking my butt also, so
Left
totally
84
get
knots.
it.
10,
98 knots. 109 knots. 120
Right
knots.
on.
131 knots. 141 knots.
Up
V2.
1. Up
152 knots.
Up right up 10.
NAV1
Wing
is
right
low
3.
freezer.
Right 4.
Police is
Positive
alive.
rate.
gear
Runway
up
heading
5.
325.
Right
Airport.
6.
Gear up.
Right 7
160
11.
knots.
Right gear light off. Right up 10. Right 9. 1,000 feet. Up 11. Right gear in transit. Right up 12.
vertical
Right
navigation
11 up 13. Up 14.
400
Right
feet.
flight to right
Heading
12. Up
select.
15. Right third up 16.
Autopilot.
Heading select light. Right 14. Up
Command
17.
A
Up
on.
16.
Heading
Right
select
attitude
on.
mode disabled.
clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Forms.main row flows and checklist. After take descent C8. Restock and succumb buttons. Connect voice. Flows and checklist grouping. Descent CHKLST
Acceleration
button.
altitude.
VNAV on.
N1
CDU
light on.
message cleared.
Speed intervene
VNAV
off.
on.
VNAV light on. Level change light off. Speed box blank. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Leonian Universe. Ah, very smooth takeoff.
Heading
LNAV
select
on.
light off. LNAV light on. LNAV light on. Heading select off.
Freedom Global, Niner Delta Whiskey.
Gear up. Dot.
After
3,000 feet.
takeoff
Flaps
checklist.
up. After
Flaps
takeoff
5.
checklist. Engine bleed.
11.9.0.5 Freedom Global,
Check.
Niner Delta
Tax.
Whiskey.
Set.
Goodbye.
Landing gear.
Check.
Indianapolis approach
Com 1,
Flaps.
119.05.
Checklist
Steer
complete.
lever off. Flaps 1. Flaps in transit light on. Flaps extended. Auto brake off. 3250.
Alright,
Forms
let's just
main
make
go 1.
sure-
Ops 30 point op. Mic forms. Close and check. Landing C. Reason succumb. Below aircraft button. Connect. Voice. Close and checklist grouping. After landing flow button.
Alright.
Landing CHKLST but descent CHKL after takeoff CHKLST button. Edit red only. Close and checklist grouping. After takeoff CHKLST button.
9 Delta Whiskey.
We're going to go through that one
Com
more
1,
time just to make sure.
128.17. Ops to Microsoft Flurry Stream Chat
Sunfire
737
11.
Cockpit Road Starflight Plan
Hi.
Act RTE Lex 1 / Act RT Act RT 11 SNEVA 322 / 12,186 degrees 21.1 nm. Refresh but rest. Editor Act R 186 degrees 22.1 nm. 4,000 feet. CDU number 1 execute. Act RT 189 degrees 21.3 nm. Refresh but rest. Editor Act R 189 degrees 21.0 nm. Refresh rest. Edit Act R 189 degrees 20.7 nm.
Alright, I believe we are on the right track.
5 refresh button rest. Act R 189 degrees 20.2 nm. Refresh but rest. Next Act R 189 degrees 19.9 nm.
Yep. Alright.
Forms.main ops 30 Micro 5586 MCP altitude 33,000 3370 247 knots indicated
247 knots
5966
indicated.
feet ASL 6,000 feet.
We are on our way. Not bad for my first
Rook Talon.
takeoff.
Hey there. Haven't kept up with what's going on. I heard it's $10 a month for TFM now, right?
No,
Lois
not.
Hughes.
No,
I'm
they're the free version that you can still
7,000
use.
feet.
That's, you know,
Lois Hughes.
but
Where we going?
I don't know. You'll have to see. Maybe Andy will do a stream about it. I don't know, but I talked to Declan and he did say that there's still a free version that you can use.
8,000 feet.
So other than that, I don't know much more about it. So Lois, we are going from Indianapolis to Miami, Florida. So we are on our way.
9,000 feet. 9035. 2530 feet per minute. 250 knots. Flaps 0. Gear up. Stop.
12.
Alright, gears are up.
Frequency change.
Flaps
approved.
are in.
Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey.
We are good.
Indianapolis Center.
Com 1,
Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey is
119.55.
type Boeing 737 2 miles southwest of 20 India.
10,000 feet.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Left retractable landing light extend.
Passing
Right 6
10,000.
landing light off.
Not bad, being
Right
I've
runway
not
turn.
flown.
Taxi.
It's been a minute.
Wind light, wind off. Logo lights off.
Squawk 2577 Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey.
But yeah, I think the
Smoke
payware will
2570.
be something around there.
D7.
But if you go to the site, they'll have information there for
Talking
you to
flight
keep up with
monitor.
it as well. So
Hi.
Roger, Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey.
but yeah, so
Rook Talon. Haven't seen you on stream in a long while.
yeah, so I've been really busy with college and other things going on. Not really had a lot of time to put into flying here lately. I've got, several things on my plate, and so it's just been really crazy busy, but we'll take it each day as it comes. Andy, I saw you there.
11,000
Say
feet.
hi. How's it going, buddy? Guys, I'm amazed by how many programs are coming out there. Like, there's a couple
Talking
programs
flight
for
monitor.
ATC coming out.
It will be $10
There's-
$month or $100 year. We are working on a complete redesign of the base system.
There are some programs supposedly coming out for
12,000
even
feet.
flying. I'm not going to say like TFM, but there's some stuff coming out on that note as well, and once I know more about that, I'll be glad to tell you guys. I just don't know anything other than there is another developer coming out. They just haven't released any stuff yet, I guess, and that's fine. You know, there's going to be different programs. Like, I mean, my gosh, there's what, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ATC programs.
Goodbye.
So it's good that we're starting to see more programs coming out for more than one option, right? That's a good thing. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, college has been absolutely insane, and if I was to go into details on everything I've been dealing with that, well, I don't even think we'd have enough time.
Rook Talon.
So
I heard about the subscription pricing thing.
ASL.
Definitely looking forward to the features that will be there when the subscription happens. I figure if we're paying money, it'll be worth the wait.
yeah, exactly. If it's something that the way I always see it now, I've had payware in the past that,
Leonian
you know,
Universe.
it costs,
It's
but
getting closer to MSFS 2024, and I wonder if we heard anything accessibility-wise.
15,000 feet.
you know, there are payware programs
Talking
out there
Flight
that's
Monitor.
not worth paying what you pay
will
for
be.
it. But you know, TFM, I'm sure that they'll have some good features in there. Again, I don't know much about anything with the payware side of it. So I guess in time you'll find out. But there'll be options out there for everybody. So those that, you know, want to pay for
16,000
payware
feet.
and, you know, have that ability, they'll be able to do that. And those that, you know, can't,
CDU
message
number 1
displayed.
message light on.
CDU
CDU
message
number
clear.
2 message light on. CDU number 1 message light off. CDU number 2.
I don't know what that was about, but those that can't or don't want to pay for payware, then, you
Talking
know, they'll
Flight
still have
Monitor.
options as well.
I am
Message
Dedicate
light.
developer on staff now. So things will get done faster and better.
So, you know, if for whatever reason someone can't afford something, then, you know, you'll still have options to where you'll be able to
17,000 feet.
fly. You don't got to worry about that. But if you have the money to pay for it, pay for it. You know, I'm sure that the features will be there and they'll be worth whatever it is
Rook Talon.
that'll be coming.
At least they're not pulling a VDR and pulling the free version from availability.
No, that's yeah. I talked to I think it was Declan I spoke to, and no, that's not. There'll always be a free version.
Talking Flight Monitor.
18,000
We also
feet.
have a dedicated task force to help keep things
Transition
organized and on
Altimeter.
track.
10 13 20. 9.92 inches.
William Global Niner, Delta Whiskey, have the traffic.
So, anyways, hold on 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back with you. Just give me 1 second. Don't go nowhere, Lois. I'll be right back with you guys. Hold on.
Talking Flight Monitor. BTW, the free version will go away when the
19,000
paid
feet.
version comes out.
But,
Rook Talon.
you know, so,
Yeah, I heard you guys were taking it super seriously.
yeah.
Not that you didn't before, but I hear things will be far more organized and all.
All right, I'm back. So if it gets, you know, once the payware is out there and it's available, you guys will have that option. And those that don't have the option or don't have the money, I'm sure there'll still be ways that you can fly. So,
20,000 feet.
however you look at
Talking
it,
Flight Monitor.
it's a positive outcome either
Yes.
way. Either way it goes, you'll have a way to fly. And that's all that matters, is so everybody can still fly. Those that, whatever their personal reasons are for finances, you can't afford it, don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll still have options to take off in an airplane on 2020. But, so yeah. Anyways, moving on. Just go to the website, and I'm sure he'll have it updated, and you guys can keep up information there because I don't know anything else about
Talking flight monitor.
it. So,
We are working on it.
21,000 feet.
and again, if once I know more about some other stuff that's supposed to be happening, I'll gladly tell you guys about it. But I just don't know. I don't know anything. So, anyways,
Microsoft.
Lois, are you still with us?
Brooke Talon. I'm thinking it's gonna
Flight
be the
Simulator
NVDA/JAWS
1.37.1.
type of thing where people will make alternatives to compete with TFM. I look forward to the competition.
And
Lois
2.0.
Hughes.
It's not NVDA
Yes.
or JAWS. It don't have anything to do with that. I can tell you that. Hold on 1 minute.
22,000 feet.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Talking flight monitor. I had to take a few months off because I had to get a new guide dog. Lois Hughes. Had to pull calf out of Gruyuge.
You had to do what, Lois?
22,570 feet ASL. 997
Alright, we're
feet per
still
minute.
climbing.
321 knots indicated. 869, 322 knots indicated. 974 feet per act arc 180 degrees 8.0 nm 1 DAWNN 322 slash
Hughes.
Florida 231
Car LOL stupid tablet.
102 IIU.791 slash Florida 285 23,000 feet
That does 28,000.
Bruce Talon.
173 swap
That's not
.790
what I
slash
meant.
Florida 340
I'm saying that it'll be the free versus paid idea, kind of like it is with the screen readers.
Oh,
Talking
yeah.
flight monitor.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm
Yep.
still in class.
Yep. It's going to be good. The only thing that I know, and it's not because I know more and I'm not allowed. It's just the only thing I can tell you is it's going to be like see, I didn't get to fly that program. That's why I can't tell you a lot about it neither. But there was a program where it was audio command based, and you could control it that way. It's going to be something like that, but it's going to be more advanced, apparently. So I would say within
24,000 feet
a month or so, maybe there'll be more information, and I just don't want to speak something that I don't know. But that's all I know. So either way, people will be able to fly, right? If you can afford it, get the payware.
Brooke
Payware is
Talon.
always good, but
You mean kind of IYP?
yeah, the It's Your Plane or whatever it was. It's going to be like that, just much more
Brandon
advanced.
Armstrong. It's definitely going to be an exciting program, that's for sure.
Yep, and that's literally all I know at this point. Like, it's not because I don't want to say nothing, or it's not because I'm saying it to ruffle feathers, like nothing like that. It's just I don't know anything more. So I'm excited to see what flips over with that. But either case, it's good that there's options. I think that TFM has came a long ways. You know, they're going to payware. They're going to have new features, whatever. I think that's good. But I think it's good that there's
25,000
more
feet
than one program out there trying to make flying accessible for whoever wants to fly. You know, and I've said this before to Declan, and same as, you know, he said it too. If there's a program out there and it's good, people use it. If it's not, they don't use it. But at the end of the day, it comes down to if a person wants to use it, they do. If they want to pay for it, they will. And if they don't, then they'll find their way to where they don't gotta pay for it.
124.62
That's the reality behind it. So, All right, where we at?
25,644 feet ASL.
25,600, and we're going up to 33,000. Guys, it's been so long, I got to remember. No, it's not that bad. But look out Miami, because here we come, right?
Minus 27 degrees.
Minus 27. That's not too bad.
26,000 feet.
I think it'd have been cool to fly on Flight Simulator if it would have simulated a solar eclipse. That would have been pretty cool. But alright, I need you guys to tell me if you can hear me when I switch microphones, because I got to step away from the cockpit
Brandon
for
Armstrong.
a minute. So here we go.
I think we should have the ability to have a choice on what we
Okay.
use to fly with versus being locked into one solution.
Can you guys still hear me? Are we still good?
Talking flight monitor.
Everybody still
The
got me?
past week has been sad and depressing. Lots of crying in mind.
Oh, that sucks, Andy. I don't know what's going on, buddy. But whatever it is, my condolences on whatever you're going through.
Lois Hughes. I hear you, yes.
Okay.
Brandon Armstrong. What did you mean by lots of crying in mind?
I'm thinking I
Lois
know what you
Hughes.
might be talking about, Andy,
Sound
but I don't
good.
want to say that's what it is and it not be that. But I'm pretty sure it's got to do with his dog, I think, you guys. Is that not to bring up something to make you upset, Andy? Is that what you're referring to?
27,000 feet.
Talking flight monitor. Had to retire my guide dog.
Well, hold on. So did you send your guide dog back? See, I can't do that. When I retired Sarah stayed with me, and when it came down to, if you get another dog, you can you can retire your dog, get another dog. You can keep your dog. I did keep my dog, but I did not go back to get another dog because just my timing was not right and the situation wasn't right. Andy, I'm sorry if you had to send your dog back. I'm sorry you got put through that hard choice.
28,000
It's not
feet.
easy, my friend. So, again,
Talking flight monitor.
sorry you got to go through that.
I had to bring him back to class with me because I couldn't find a place for him to live.
See, I understand your situation, so when I say this ain't about you or your dog, but I would not. When I retired Sarah, they said that I could keep her or send her back and get another one, and I said absolutely not. I will not send her back, and I cannot give her to somebody else where she can't spend the rest of her life with me.
29,000 feet.
But everybody gets in situations. Andy's in a situation where he lives. He can't have, he would have 3 dogs to deal with. And I can understand why
Talon.
he couldn't do that.
Congratulations on the dog. Sorry to hear about your old one.
That's rough.
Brandon
That's rough.
Armstrong.
And
I don't understand why would they make you send the dog back?
can you get over here to the corner?
I was under the impression that they could live with you once they were tired.
Go outside. Go outside. Go pee-pee.
Talking flight monitor. I was allowed to keep him, but our apartment place wouldn't let me keep him.
Well, you're in the way. Move back. Silly.
30,000
Hold on,
feet.
guys. Come on, go potty. I'm letting my dog go potty, hoping you guys can still hear me. Yeah, I understand your situation, Andy. I do, and that's hard. I thought maybe your dog passed away. Let me tell y'all something. When Sarah passed away on me, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm not
Talking
a
flight
bit
monitor.
ashamed of it.
He was too heavy.
When she passed away on me and I walked in the living room and I saw my dog laying there on the floor, lifeless,
Brandon Armstrong.
I'm going to tell you right
Yes,
now,
we can hear you.
it destroyed me, okay? It destroyed me. I collapsed right there on the floor, and luckily my wife Amanda was there with me. I was absolutely
31,000 feet.
completely crushed. I can't even explain the amount of pain that I felt. But I'm glad that I got to keep my dog with me.
121.17.
You know, I wish I'd have been there. Unfortunately, I wasn't at the house when she decided to pass. But that's just part of life. Part of getting a dog, man. You got to be prepared, or as prepared as possible, to deal with these type of situations, right? And that's all we can do.
That must have been super hard. You get attached to those dogs, I've heard.
It's even more than that, Brooke. It's the relationship that you create with a service dog is just as hard as the relationship that you create with your child.
Talking flight
or
monitor.
with your mother.
He
or
never
father.
died and I cried forever, even after millions of hugs from the
feet.
Seeing Eye staff. I still cried forever.
Yeah, I know, Andy. It's rough, buddy. I know. It's pardon my French. It's fucking
We'll begin
rough.
our cabin service soon.
Shut
we
up,
have a number of
bitch.
complimentary
It ain't
drinks
time for
and
cat. Oh,
snacks,
sorry.
as well as meals
Just
and
joking,
spirits
guys.
for purchase.
Come on, Willow. Let's go,
All
girl.
purchases must be made with a credit card, as we're unable to
Come
accept
on, Willow.
cash.
Willow, come on. Come on, girl. There you go. Get in there. I've got to get the other dog. Guys, you're going to lose me just for a second. Hold on 1 minute.
Brandon Armstrong.
From the flight deck, we
And
It
one light
goes
off.
beyond just a
number
guide
1
dog
message
and
light
an
off. CDU number 2
owner. You
message
have a
light
deep
off. And one light off.
relationship,
in the meantime,
even when
please
they
keep your
retire.
seatbelts fastened as turbulence can occur at any
Rook
time.
Talon.
Again, welcome aboard.
Is your dog female? Because then you're
33,000
allowed
feet.
to say the word.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You're free to get up and use the lavatories.
Ezra White.
However,
Sorry to
we
hear
ask
that,
that
man.
you do not form a line at the front of the aircraft.
All right. Come on.
Talking flight monitor.
Let's go, guys.
But, I have a new one that is a toddle doll.
Willow couch. Good girl. Come on. All right.
Rook Talon. Don't bring any crocodiles in an aircraft. Not a joke, it actually happened.
All right, let me see where we're at.
Ezra White. What passenger add-on are you using? Jesse F. Hi all.
All right.
Thought I'd pop in while I have a minute.
Yeah, good to see you, Jesse. Let's see where we
Center
are here,
times floor,
guys.
1,000 pounds.
Distance to descent. 661/0:128. Left center fuel pump off. Center left fuel pump off. Distance to descent. 660/0:128.
Got about an hour and 28 minutes.
Distance to descent. 660/0:128:9.
Good deal.
Total fuel. 18,213.5 pounds. 2,718.7
Talking
gallons.
flight
Total
monitor.
fuel flow.
My
6117.
new one is a yellow lab that will make you fall head over heels for her.
All right.
Smiley face.
We are back
Jesse
on the good
F.
mic now.
How's it going?
It's good to be back in the sim, I'll tell you that. I've not been in it for a minute. Not too shabby for my first takeoff after quite a few months not being able to fly.
121.3.
This is clearly just a test flight. I wanted to make sure everything was going to go okay.
Goodbye. Indianapolis Center.
Com
Freedom
1,
Global Niner,
121.32.
Delta Whiskey Flight Level 330.
Brandon Armstrong. And definitely check your cargo doors before you take off. That way if you are doing an oceanic flight, you don't have a door pop open and vehicle roll out into the ocean. Lois Hughes.
That would suck.
Ya been long while.
Yeah, it's been too long. It's been too long, that's for sure.
Jesse F. I really hope I can find time to sit down and learn MSFS this summer, lol. Rook
Distance to
Talon.
destination. 7
I'll probably just
Distance
wait
to
a year
descent.
or two or whatever for the new
649/0:126.
TFM to come out.
There'll be, I mean, even if TFM's payware is not out in a year, there'll be some other programs rolling out, I'm sure, before less than a year.
NVD safely remove hardware in the jet. Microsoft Flight
Shut
Simulator
up.
1.
Alright. Lois, are you able to see out the window, or what views that give you?
Carriage return. Act RTE legs 1/7. Act art
Brandon
173
Armstrong.
degrees 30.6 nm.
I think it'll be
1.
exciting to have a
Slot
choice of
0.790/Florida
programs we can use to
340.
fly.
Microsoft Platforms. Ops
Talking
33
flight
stream
monitor.
chat stream chat land.
Last time I
Clickable
flew
menu
was a
button.
few
Type of
months
message.
ago.
Click last time
Too much
1940
stuff
button.
going on.
Talking flight monitor. Graphics stat, but please note that all of your chats. Thank you 19 Restream.io. I think it'll be exciting to have a choice of programs we can use to fly. Rest 9 thank but crap
Yeah,
talking flight
absolutely,
button.
Brandon.
19 for last time I flew. Clickable menu. Last time I flew was a few months ago. Too much stuff
Lois
going on.
Hughes. I see nothing but buttons.
Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong window. Hold on,
Folder
Lois.
view. Act art Restream. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Alright, what do you see now, Lois? Can you see the... Are you seeing the cockpit? I gotta get the views straightened out again. It's probably not right. We'll do that, and hopefully that gives you the view that... Yeah, well, we'll see, I guess. Alright,
Talking flight
hold
monitor.
on 1 minute, guys.
Does these mean no one will use TFM? Lois Hughes. But it's okay for now, waiting on Carrie to get here.
No, Andy, I don't think that at all. I don't think it'd be like that at all. I think that as you and me and everybody else in the BVI community, we like to explore, I think. And I think as long as, you know, as long as programs work, we use them, right? Like, there's them ATC programs. I've not got a chance to test any of them. Like, there's a few of them that are supposed to be pretty good too. But as long as programs work, I think that people like options. You know what I mean? And I don't think that that's a
Rook Talon.
negative thing.
I think it'll be up to personal preference. If TFM has features people think are worth paying for, people will pay.
Absolutely.
Kinda like Jaws. Brandon Armstrong. No one saying that, Andy. We like to have choice. If somebody wants to use TFM, that's fine. If somebody wants to use something different, that's fine too. We shouldn't be locked into one program.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're... I mean, we got to look at it this way. You know, Andy is a developer. So, at the end of the day, from his perspective, he's got to think about competition. He's got to think about the marketing strategies. And maybe that'd be enough to keep TFM with its edge, right?
Jesse F.
It's just business.
Petition VETSIM to cover TFM licenses like governments cover JAWS, lol.
Now, I do think this, and this is, if anybody didn't think that I was a TFM supporter, they'd be out of their mind. I mean, I've done hundreds of reviews with TFM. So that would be absolutely asinine for anybody to ever assume that or think that. And if you think that, whoever you might be, I would say go back to bed, put your head on the pillow, put the pacifier in your mouth, wake back up and get up on the right side of the bed because you've lost your mind. Okay? This is what I think, though. We know how some
Talking
people out
flight
there...
monitor. Well, it costs $3,000 a year at the minute to keep TFM up and running. Brandon Armstrong. What does covering JAWS
Hold on.
have anything to do with
hold on.
talking flight?
Hold on, guys.
Monitor Jesse.
$3,000 a year, Andy. It's costing you $3,000 a year to run TFM. and you just been pulling that from your pocket, yeah, I'd be going to payware too. Holy shit. This is what I think. All right, guys, I want your all's opinion on this. Now, we all know that within the blind community, now not just the simming community, the blind community, anybody visually impaired
Talking flight
that
monitor.
uses software
Yes, it does.
of some type, like JAWS, or if y'all remember back in the day, Window Eyes, or any of them programs. You can go online, and I can guarantee you with a certainty you're going to find a way. Well, not you personally, but people that don't like to pay for stuff. They're going to find ways around it. They're going to find a way to use they're going to find a way to use what they've been using for forever, how long, since they've been using it for free to begin with. I know people that use JAWS. They don't pay nothing for it. They never have.
Jesse F.
Do I agree?
There
No.
are cracks everywhere.
Okay. TFM, on that note, I think that people will still use the TFM that we're using right now. And maybe it'll get to where it's not as secure, and maybe there's all these updates with 2020 to where TFM doesn't work the best anymore. But I think people will there's always going to be somebody
Com one,
using the
133.60.
free version. I mean, that's reality. We all know that, right? We know that somebody out there is going to use the open source that was, open source for so long, and they're not going to change that. They're not going to change that, and there's nothing that any of us, not even Andy, there's nothing we can do about that. Is it going to be huge? No. I don't see like 100 people using the free version of TFM when they can get the payware and get all the better features. But I do see some people still using it. That is just my,
Talking flight monitor.
professional but friendly
Well,
opinion
the
on
free
it.
version will get so old, it won't work anymore.
And that very well could be the case, Andy. And
Jesse F.
I think at some point
I'm all for
it
supporting
will,
smaller developers when I can.
it will.
I have no issue paying
get to
for a
where it
TFM
doesn't work.
subscription if I have the means.
Um,
Sadly, at the moment I don't.
Now, would I pay for TFM on payware? Yeah. If it's got features that I like and it's benefiting to fly with it, then I'm going to use it. If another program comes around the corner that's got features that
Talking flight
I
monitor.
like better,
Or what about the 777?
you're going to use it, right? Yeah, like
Declan Webster. Everything's a market at the end of the day.
yeah, exactly.
Functionality versus cost.
That's where I was getting,
If
Declan.
TFM has features to offer for hardcore simmers, they will come.
Yep.
Very
Exactly.
few great things in flight sim are free. PMDG, the sim. Declan
Well-
Webster. Hello BTW.
Like Declan said, it's the market, and that's what I was trying to say. I don't think it's a big deal to pay $10 for a program, but some people out there, some people just think that they just assume that, man, that's too much for my pocket, and I can't dig that deep. God forbid, I hate to see what you eat for dinner at night. But anyway, it's just the market. That's the best way to put it. And obviously, every one of us right here have been supporters of TFM for, gosh, it seems like
Jesse
for
F.
fucking ages.
The
But
trouble is it can all add up.
and you're right, Jesse. It can, and maybe you're in a situation to where after you pay all your bills, you've only got $5 left to your name. I get it. But the point is what Declan said. There's a market, and you're going to have payware people.
Freedom Global
Dude,
Niner, Delta Whiskey.
I can tell you right now between me and Declan,
Rook Talon.
and I can say this for Declan.
Flight sim is an expensive hobby and payware is
I have
TH standard in
spent-
many cases.
I've
So I
spent a
definitely
lot of
pay
money.
for TFM. Excited
lot of
about
money
Boeing
on
777.
Delta Whiskey traffic.
20,
Jesse F.
like flying, not
Pretty
just
much.
2020. Just flying all together, I've spent a lot of money, and I know Declan has too. Like you said, you got Sirius hardcore simmers. Normally I'm a pretty hardcore simmer. Besides this last few semesters, I've not been able to sim, and trust me, I didn't like that one bit. But I've spent a lot of money, not counting on programs, but different yokes, just all this different stuff, man. When you love simming that much, you'll spend the money. You'll spend it. If this other program comes out and it's got good features, will I use it? Absolutely.
Declan Webster.
Absolutely.
I don't want to know how much I spent. I would probably cry. But for the hundreds of hours I got out of it, I would do it all again.
Yeah, Declan, let's not add up the banknotes, okay? Because I would probably just want to shut my computer off and just go for a walk. Because I've spent a lot of money. But end of the day, yes, I'll pay. If another program's good, yes. Not I'll. We would pay. I can say that for any hardcore simmer. If you threw a good program at Declan and he opened it and ran that program and it met the things that he wanted it to do, or things that he's like, wow, now that's a good feature. Let me tell you something. Declan's not like my biological brother, but I can tell you one thing. I know him enough as a hardcore simmer. He's going to buy that program. Unless that program's got a ridiculous price, and obviously not. But
Ezra White.
That's just the way it is.
Yes. At least a few grand, at least, LOL. I love simming though.
Oh, a few grand? I think I'm over. Yeah, I'm over a few grand. I'm easily over a few grand. That counts,
Jesse F.
computers, that
Unfortunately,
counts software,
I have to be
that
on my
counts
way.
hardware, that
I'll
counts...
try to be back in an hour.
That counts all
I
kinds
know
of
that
stuff.
we'll probably be cutting it close to landing.
Yeah, we're not... I think we got about an hour to go for landing. It took me a minute. I'd not flown for a minute, you guys, and I keep Declan updated because obviously I fly on BVI, on the virtual airline, and so I'll update him, be like, hey, I'm still here, I'm still going to fly, but
Jesse F.
I've not been able to fly for a minute,
I'm not back in
guys.
time,
It's been,
hope you all have a great night.
my gosh, it's been too long, but I've been dealing with all kinds of stuff, so.
I'm definitely
All right,
pretty
Jesse,
excited.
we'll talk to you, my man. Have a good night. If you make it back, that's great. And if not, I'm sure we'll see you again here soon. I can't tell you when I'll be back on again. But I'll be back. So I'm going to jump into a different topic for you guys. Not for you guys, but on you guys. I'm going to bring in a different topic for a minute.
Jesse F. Thanks.
So I got a few emails asking about Eurofly 3 and why, I had shared my opinion. I left the email list because that's absolutely asinine. I've never seen so many people. And look, if somebody out there is a part of that list and you get offended, I'm sorry. I don't have no tissues available, but I do have paper towels. There is no reason for so much arguing on a list that I've seen on that list.
OMG, Eurofly 3, quite the controversy.
That list is absolutely ridiculous, and it's not even Eurofly 3's fault. It's the people. It's the way that some of you all argue over the stupidest and dumbest things. Listen, you're going to get people on the list and they're going to ask a question, and then a week later somebody's going to come in and they're going to ask a very similar question or the same damn question. And instead of making a thread that's freaking absolutely ridiculous long, because you had to reply and argue and cuss and insult, just leave
Brandon
the
Armstrong.
freaking list.
The problem is, That list has no moderator.
It didn't matter if it did. It didn't matter because it's
Ezra White.
it's the people.
Aw man. Don't get me started on that list,
It's
haha.
the people. That
The
list.
people, I tell you.
It's ridiculous. And then when you're flying on it, you know, I've gotten on Eurofly 3 a little bit, not a lot, but a little. And I recall asking a question. I said, why is it that there are hotkeys for not one, not two, not three, but four? Okay, 4 different hotkeys. You get different numbers, and I understand what they do, but as I'm not a, skilled Eurofly 3 person, I said, which one is the best way to go about when doing landings, to know where you can, how high you can actually be? And this guy made the biggest deal out of it. And if whatever reason you're watching and you disagree with me, well, that's the beautiful thing about having your own opinions. And I don't give a shit. It was a question, and it was just absolutely nothing but pure rudeness. Just pure rudeness. I don't got time for people being, to throw insults over a question when someone, listen, Declan, me and Declan, we get along good. I've got, we got nothing against each other. And he can tell you enough to know this. I'm not better than other people out there simming, but I know how to fly. I know how to fly in the simulator. I know how to do my altitudes. I know what above ground is. I know what above sea is. I know all these different things. Eurofly 3 is not the same, you guys. So don't throw a fit when numbers don't, it's not a simulator. Don't expect someone to come in that's from a sim and understand what all them damn numbers are at the end of the day and just throw insults at them, because I find that to be absolutely immature, ridiculous, and I think what the problem at the end of the day is maybe you got a rash and you need to go to the doctor and get some salve and put on it where it hurts the most. It's ridiculous. Eurofly 3 is good. I'll put that note out there for the developer. Eurofly 3 is good. It's cool the way that he's got it programmed. I like the way you can do different profiles. I like the training. I'm not all the way through the training, but I like the training. It makes sense. But I'm sorry, all the numbers don't make sense to me right off because I'm not used to it that way. I'm used to it in the flight simulator way, not Eurofly 3 way. So get over yourself, Kojak. Okay? And that's, that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. I will tell you something.
Talon. It doesn't have accurate maps, unfortunately.
I will tell you something
my biggest
funny.
Pain in the ass.
Somebody emailed me
Lowest
a
views.
Frango.
Be back soon, John. I'm going to text you on your cell. Read it.
All right, Lois. I'll go grab it here in a second. Franco or whatever his name was, I forget his name. He had sent a message and said, "Hey, do you think TFM will work with Eurofly 3?" And I'm telling you, I about fell out of my fucking chair. I'm like, what? No, TFM does not work with Eurofly 3. You don't need no other program to read you. Where did you get that question? Come on, seriously. My gosh. I'm hoping we have a... Hey, Google. What time is it, stupid? Hey, Google. What time is it? Alright, shut up then. Funny stuff. Funny stuff, you guys. Yeah, you better get up there. Lay down. Lay down there, little girl.
Brandon Armstrong.
Down.
A quick update about Starship. We may have an integrated flight test number 4. It's looking like an early May.
Yeah? Really, Brandon? I think what Brandon is saying is he's going to go fly Starship. Let's hope it don't explode with you in there, Brandon. That would be bad. My gosh. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me see what we got going on here. We are
Distance to descent 500/0:1:911.
an hour and 9. I don't like that number. 0:0911 911. I don't like that. Not a good number.
Going to 1 tree decimal 1 Freedom Global
32,998 feet ASL.
Yeah,
Atlanta Center Freedom
32,000.
Global
Com 1,
Delta
133.
tree 30.
Brandon Armstrong. If I could seriously get on board that vehicle and fly
Flaps
it,
0.
I damn sure would.
Yep, I hear you, man. Chancing it. What you wanted. Hey, the other thing I think is cool about Eurofly 3 is the way that you can, like, I've got my Honeycomb Alpha, and I was able to program it through Honeycomb, or through Eurofly. And the cool thing is Eurofly 3, you can set the switches, but it only sets it for that program. Like, it didn't change it for 2020. At least I don't think it did. I just been using the yoke for takeoff. So let me see something. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey traffic is 11 o'clock full mile at flight level 340 Airbus. Report them in sight.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey traffic in sight.
Alright, guys, I had to.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey traffic alert. 7 o'clock less than 1 mile flight level 340 Airbus. Report them in sight.
Freedom Global 9er
Alright.
Delta Whiskey traffic in sight.
Perfect. But yeah, I found that pretty cool about Eurofly 3. If you guys want a good rundown on Eurofly 3, if you go to Declan's channel, he's got a video that he did about Eurofly 3 where he goes through talking about all the different stuff to do with Eurofly 3. I will say that the videos that were made, the tutorial videos that the one guy made, I think they were good videos, but I think they could have been a little more explanatory on some of it. But if you look at what Eurofly was to what it is now, I think, you know, there's big differences.
Atlanta Center
Com 1, 127.05.
Hey Andy, what was the TFM command for whenever I what is the command called? It lets you see the window pulls up and it lets you see the command A and command B. It shows you all that so that I think it's left bracket control shift F, I believe, or something like that.
133.8 Cessna 736. Goodbye.
Let me see.
135.0 Southwest 267. Goodbye.
Oh, God, I gotta
Ezra
make sure
White.
that's not the siren going off here.
Left bracket shift F.
Left bracket shift F. Okay. Thank you, Ezra. It's been a minute since I've been in the sim, so I couldn't remember. I gotta check outside, guys.
EasterJet 4255 to Atlanta Center altimeter.
Okay, no, we're good. I think it's been about a week and a half ago, I had to go down to my wife's work because we had a tornado warning, and our house is not a good place to be when there's a tornado warning because There's really no center rooms. All the rooms are.
NAV1 is localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading
You know, it's a
100.
good sized house, but all the rooms are what I call outer rooms. They're all on the outside wall of the house. Not like outside, but there's. Sorry about that. It's probably echoing. Probably sounded kind of weird. I had two mics going. Okay.
Atlanta Center Southwest Tree 2901 is passing 11,800 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Southwest Tree 2901, Atlanta Center altimeter tree 0.09 radar.
Distance to descent, 460/0:1:2:9.
An hour and 2 minutes.
Glide slope is alive. NAV1 is glide slope.
We're going to go ahead and look and see.
Act RTE legs 1/6 edit red. Act RTE legs 1/. Act art land grease.
Brandon Armstrong.
3.
I've got severe storms moving into my area and I'm under a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 tonight.
800/803 RW09/59.
Alright, so it's only 59.
Act RTE leg 6/. Act RTE legs 1/6. Microsoft Flight Simulator 32,009. Act grease 4 ops 37 on Starflight Media Player MCP altitude call intervene altitude edit alt plus E selected 33,000. Selection 100. Speed intervene on. Speed light on. VNAV light off. Altitude hold light on. Speed light on. Speed box visible. VNAV light
Route
off.
telling.
Altitude hold on. Left FM.
Why is glide slope alive this far out?
Goodbye.
You're not
Microsoft
even
Flight
near the
Simulator
runway.
1.37.
Atlanta Center Freedom Global.
I don't know why I did
MCP
that.
altitude 100 feet hold. 30 feet per minute.
Did my VNAV shut off?
MCP alt intervene. VNAV off button alt plus V. Level change off button alt plus
That
L.
should be
Hold on
off.
button alt plus 8. Level VNAV intervene button alt plus I.
But why is my hold on?
VNAV level hold on button alt plus rest. Altitude hold light off. Auto pitch off. Altitude hold off. Hold off. Microsoft 32,000. 10 feet per minute.
Okay,
3
we're
feet per
good.
minute. 10 feet per minute. 16 feet per minute. 20 feet per minute. 10 feet per minute. 32,000. 0 feet per minute.
I just want to make sure
MCP
nothing
hold
else
off
is
button
on that
VNAV
shouldn't be
indicator
on.
off alt plus 1. Hold off level change off button alt plus VNAV off button alt plus V.
VNAV is off. VNAV shouldn't be on.
Intervene button alt plus I. Altitude edit alt plus E selected 100.
Okay, I just set my altitude for landing. Which is fine.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3. Heading edit alt plus E HDG cell off button alt L nav off button alt plus F. Heading select indicator off alt plus 1. L nav off button alt plus L.
Wait, did my LNAV go off?
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3. L nav light off. Auto roll off. L nav
LNAV
light
on.
on. Auto roll on. L nav light on.
Oh no, we're good. LNAV is on. I don't know what you was asking.
Act
Let me go
RTE
back
legs
and look,
restream
'cause I
chat
don't know
column
what
3
you were
restream
saying.
19 button 9 last lowest 2 button 9 icy talk button setting button M crap but clickable type clickable men why is glitz 2010 why is glitz slip alive this far out you're not even near the runway.
I don't know what the glide slope alive thing was about, but no, we're not.
Clickable menu button sub menu.
Everything
Why is
seems.
2010 button Rook Talon but 20 why is glitz slip alive this far out you're not even near the runway.
Yeah, but you gotta understand the
Online,
airplane can pick
120.
up other airports. Sometimes it can pick up stuff from other airports, and sometimes it'll do that, I think.
Restream chat.
But I think we're good.
Microsoft Flight Act RTE legs 1/edit red only. Act R 175 degrees
Ezra
5.2
White.
nm.
No VNAV and LNAV should be on if it's off. For the glide, my TFM always says that.
Restream chat row
I
1
was
column
thinking
2
it
to
was
8.
other airports
Restream
as
chat row
well.
20 button M crap but click it with no V nav it was other air no V nav L nav should be on.
No, I thought VNAV shuts off when you get to cruise. You sure about that?
Act RT Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37 280 knots indicated.
Because I thought
MCP output
VNAV.
intervene but VNAV off button alt level change off button alt plus L. Hold off button alt plus H. Level VNAV off button alt plus V. Intervene button alt VNAV off button alt plus V.
I could have swore VNAV Maybe it should be on.
Pressed. Altitude hold light on. Auto pitch on. Altitude hold on.
No, because as soon as I do that, it turns on my altitude hold.
Level change off button Alt plus L. Hold on button Alt plus H.
And I don't want...
Level
Ezra
speed nav
White.
off button Alt plus V.
Oh maybe.
Pressed.
Mine usually stays on.
Level hold on button Alt pressed. Altitude hold light off. Level V nav off button Alt plus V. Pressed. Altitude hold light on. Auto pitch on.
Yeah,
Altitude
so if
hold
you
on.
turn on VNAV
Level change
altitude,
hold on button Alt plus H.
the hold goes on.
Pressed. Altitude hold light off. Auto pitch off. Altitude hold off. Hold off. Level V nav off button Alt plus V. Micros 0 feet per minute.
I think we're good.
MCV nav off. Level change off button Alt plus F. VNAV intervene button Alt plus altitude edit Alt plus E selected 100. Microsoft flight sim. MC altitude. Microsoft flight simulator.
Let me check
MCP
something
navigate
else.
right flight director on button left flight director on button right approach mode off button localizer hold off button Alt plus V. CMDA on button Alt CWSA off CMDB off button Alt plus V. CWSB off button Alt bank limit 25 disengage bar off FD1 and FD2 app mode indicate VOR/localizer CMDA indicate VOR/localizer indicator off Alt CMDA CWSA indicator off CMD CW left flight direct right flight approach mode off button Alt localizer hold CMDA on button Alt plus A.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.12.0.
Yeah, we're good.
Southwest 5222. Goodbye. Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey contact Atlanta Center on 134.5. Good day. Atlanta Center United 2472 flight level 350. United 2472 Atlanta Center radar contact continue.
134.5 Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey. Goodbye. Atlanta Center Freedom
Com
Global
1,
9er
134.50.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey Atlanta Center radar contact continue.
We're off. I want to make sure I'm set up for my descent the right way.
Atlanta Center Delta 24904 is passing 15,000.
MCP auto brake disarm indicator off Alt plus Mach speed edit Alt intervene on button Alt plus I. C/O Mach button Alt auto throttle arm button Alt N1 selector auto button Alt plus N1 off button speed on button Alt spoiler A on button Alt spoiler speed brake edit red only auto brake edit red only Alt plus T off. Overspeed indicator off Alt plus
Okay,
auto
we're
speed
good
brake
there
edit
on
red
all
on
the speed
Microsoft
stuff.
flight altitude edit intervene VNAV off level change off button Alt VNAV off button Alt plus V.
VNAV is off.
Level change hold off button Alt plus H. VNAV indicator off level change hold indicate altitude edit Alt intervene button Alt plus I. VNAV off button Alt plus intervene button Alt plus I. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.12.0.
Because the thing is, Ezra, is it's going to follow whatever the altitude is on the on your waypoint.
Restream chat row act RTE let edit red act art 184 degrees 87 points refresh pressed. Edit act art 184 degrees 84.0 nm.
Yeah,
1.
we're good.
Honda.790 slash Florida 340. 1 IPAC.789 slash Florida 340. Act RTE legs 1 slash 6. 1 Microsoft Flight Sim 13 feet per minute.
All right.
Delta Flight 5 Heavy contact Atlanta Center on 128.0. Good day. Delta 55 Heavy. Goodbye.
Everybody got quiet on me. Yeah, if anybody knows anything on that, I was sitting there talking to you guys, and when I was in the other room, my headset was off. If anybody knows about LNAV, is that supposed to be on? I thought that was for so that you're so it'll follow your waypoints, right? For LNAV, right, Ezra? So that's
Talking
on.
flight monitor. Back. Had to take TTHE dog out.
Andy, when you're at cruise, my VNAV should be off, right? I always thought when it gets to cruise, VNAV shuts off. Am I right? Or am I wrong on that? Because my VNAV's off, but if I turn it on, it turns on my altitude hold, and I don't want that. I want it to follow the altitude of the waypoints. And my LNAV, that's for so to
Talking
follow the
flight
waypoints.
monitor. No, VNAV stays on.
But when I turn it on, it turns on altitude hold. And I've got my
Ezra White. Yeah, it's supposed to be on. LNAV follows the headings in your FMC.
Yeah, LNAV's on, is what I'm saying. My LNAV's on. The only thing it's not on is my VNAV, but if I turn on VNAV, it's going to want to go and follow the altitude that I got
Talking
set for
flight
landing.
monitor. Strange. Shouldn't be that way.
See, let me show you something.
MCP altitude. VNAV off button mode plus
Okay,
C.
VNAV's off. Let me show you what happens when I turn it on.
Pressed. Altitude hold light on. Auto pitch on. Altitude hold on.
Declan Webster. VNAV on at cruise. It'll hold the cruise. You just set altitude for descent in MCP and it will descend when the time comes. Talking flight monitor.
Okay.
Check to see if auto throttle is off. Restream.io. Trophy congratulations.
So my auto throttle is
You've
on.
received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Auto throttle's on.
Level check. VNAV off button mode plus V.
Now it still says VNAV's off, but it's on because I turned it on.
Level change off button mode plus F. Hold on button mode plus H.
Hold is on, but I guess that's okay. I always thought that interfered with my descent if I didn't have. But that, like I said, I've not flown for a minute. I've been away.
VNAV indicator off. Hold on button mode plus H.
So so hold is on, but I guess like you said, it's going to follow whatever the altitude is in my waypoints. Because I've already got my landing altitude set,
MCP altitude 100 feet.
which is 100 feet. So it's going to follow what's in the waypoints, like Declan said. So VNAV is on, LNAV is on.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Talking flight monitor. Is your flight directors on?
Going to 1.
Yeah, they're on.
MCP speed. Auto brake edit red over speed indicator off under speed and over auto speed spoil speed and auto C/O auto throttle arms button mode plus U.
So my auto throttle is armed. That should be armed, shouldn't it? I mean, I thought.
C/O Mach button mode plus C.
Don't you want your auto throttle to be active? I thought. Because it is. It's on.
Enter Mach speed edit alt plus auto brake disarm indicator off alt Mach
Declan
intervene on
Webster.
button mode plus I.
What does left bracket A say? Should say VNAV.
Microsoft MCP altitude 100 feet hold.
It says.
MCP altitude 100 feet hold.
Let me see what you
MCP
said.
act
Declan, to
RTE
make
leg
sure.
1 restream chat column restream chat button but M crack but clickable what does left bracket
Talking
A
flight
say
monitor.
should say nav talking
Auto throttle
right,
should be on.
talk nav say should say nav space VNAVT A
Okay, so
button 20 auto throttle clickable menu clickable type of
when I
Microsoft
do left bracket A,
MCP altitude 100 feet hold
it just says MCP
MCP altitude 100 feet hold
Declan
100 feet
Webster.
hold.
Try hit VNAV again. I don't think it's on.
Okay. Let's go.
Talking flight monitor.
Microsoft the
VNAV
altitude
is
box is
off.
already MCP altitude column VNAV indicator off hold on but level V intervene button VNAV off button mode rest level change off hold on button mode plus 8 VNAV indicator off alt plus 1 hold level VNAV off button mode plus
When I
V
hit VNAV, it don't turn on.
rest intervene button mode plus I VNAV off button mode plus V
See, it's not changing.
level change off but hold on button mode plus H
But if I turn off hold,
rest altitude hold light off auto pitch level check VNAV off button mode rest altitude hold light on auto pitch on altitude hold on
as soon as I hit VNAV, it turns on my altitude hold. What if I set my altitude back to what it's supposed to be?
the altitude box is already Microsoft MC
Declan
VNAV
Webster.
intervene button VNAV off button
Do
mode
you
plus
have
V
a discount in FMC or something?
intervene altitude edit alt plus E selected 100 land selection removed
Talking flight monitor.
33,000
You might be better using the preview version.
intervene button mode plus VNAV off button mode plus V
Let me try something.
rest level change off button hold on button mode plus A rest altitude hold light off hold on level VNAV off button mode plus V
Now watch when I hit VNAV.
rest altitude hold light on auto pitch on altitude hold on
and that's what I get. If I try to run that other one,
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3 Restream Chat Row 1 MCP
let me
speed.
close this. and
Microsoft
I'll
Flight
try to run
Simulator
the preview.
1.37 Restream Chat Restream Microsoft folder view list simming TFM
Ezra
beta.x
White.
shortcut 2447
Not sure if this will
Team Talk
work,
5 Classic
but go to your legs page. For your top waypoint, LSK1 twice, the execute. When I have issues with LNAV, that fixes it. Not sure if that works for VNAV. Talking flight monitor. Check for distance.
Microsoft Flight Simulator Stream Actar Forms to Ops 3700 Starflight Media Player Microsoft Flights Mic key not defined. Restream Microsoft Flight
Oh, hold
key
on.
not defined. The FMC window is already open. Restream Chat Row Act RT Forms to Ops 3700 Starflight Media Player Microsoft Flight Simulator Restream Chat Call Act RTE Legs 1 Edit Read Only Mode.
Alright, so let's
Act
try.
1 100.790 CDU number 1 execute.
CDU
Left
message
FMC
clear.
light off. Right FMC light off. CDU number 1 execute key unavailable. CDU Act Art 184 degrees 28 1.
Alright, so I refresh.
Microsoft.
Or I did
Microsoft.
that.
VNAV off button mode plus V level change. VNAV off rest. Left
CDU
FMC
message
light on.
display.
Right FMC
Check
light
all
on.
TGT.
CDU number 1 message light on. CDU number 2 message light on. Level change. VNAV off button mode plus V. Level hold on button mode plus H.
Global 9er Delta Whiskey contact Jacksonville Center on 125.75.
But I don't know if it came on or not. I just got them weird
Level
messages.
VNAV off button mode plus V.
VNAV off.
Going to
Level hold on
125
VNAV indicator off alt plus 1. Level change indicator
Yeah.
off. VNAV level hold indicator on alt plus 3. Altitude edit alt plus E intervene but VNAV off button mode plus rest.
Yeah, it won't let me.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.12.0.
Alright, let me go try
Folder view
something
list.
else.
Pane drag. Start search task view. HP micro show hit privacy app show hidden icon. Show hid private network volume blockade notification show desk show hidden icon privacy show hidden NVID grammar C sim button. Talking flight monitor unknown
Ezra
TFM
White.
restart R about a website issue
August
tracker
not.
keyboard command
Talking
settings
flight
shutdown S.
monitor. No. Check your FMC message. Declan Webster. What is cruise altitude set to?
Unknown.
Um,
Microsoft Flights Act RTE legs 1 Act RTE legs
cruise altitude,
MCP altitude 33,000 feet hold.
33,000 feet and holding.
Act RTE leg Act Art 181 100.790 slash Florida 340.
Do I need to set it to 34,000? Like in my flight plan, it says 33,000 though.
102 IPAC .789 slash Florida 340. 33,092 feet ASL.
For some reason, it's holding at the 33,000. but-
Talking flight monitor. Check your FMC message.
Land check alt TGT. 6 2 check alt check.
Oh, it says
Alt
check
TGT.
Declan
alt
Webster.
LALT.
check
In
altitude.
FMC it's at 340. Change it to 330 in cruise page, Alt Z, and LSK1 liter.
Okay, let me.
Act RTE legs 1 slash 6 184 degrees 14.2 at 1 100.790 slash Florida 340.
Alt Z, right? To get
Refresh
to
button
the.
edit read only. Act RTE legs 1 slash 6. Refresh clears edit send button edit rep RTE CLB CRZ button alt plus Z rest.
Let me do that because it didn't go to it for some reason.
CL edit rep but send button edit rep RTE edit rep set edit land clear scratch refresh but edit rep econ CRZ 1 CR1 Florida 340 Florida 349 slash 371.
Okay, should I set that to 33,000
Talking
then?
flight
Refresh but
monitor.
clears edit land.
Alt Z. Ryan Bishop. Hey everyone. Hope you are all well.
CDU number
CDU
left
message
FMC
clear.
light off. Right FMC light off. CDU number 1 execute key unavailable. CDU number 1 message light off. CDU number 2 message light off. Execute key off.
Okay, there we go.
Land send but
Declan
edit land
Webster.
clear refresh edit red act RTE
Yes.
legs 1 slash 6 1 100.789 slash Florida 336.
There we go.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
That
Microsoft
should fix.
MCP level change off button hold on button level V nav off button alt plus V level change off button hold on level V nav off button alt plus V pressed. Left
CDU
FMC
message
light on.
display.
Right
Talking
FMC
flight
light on.
monitor.
CDU number 1 message light
Now
on.
try
CDU number
VNav.
2 message light on.
Declan Webster.
Microsoft
Now
MC
try
task
VNav.
switch in window. Microsoft MCP task act RT task switch in window.
You stupid
Restream
thing.
chat restream. Microsoft MCP altitude column at RT edit red only. Land check 6. Check alt TGT.
Yes, tell me to check altitude again.
Restream chat row Microsoft Flight Sim MCP altitude V nav off button Alt plus V. Edit red only. Restream chat row micro at restream chat Microsoft at RTE legs edit red only at art 171. IFA 0.789 slash Florida 340. Refresh button pressed. Edit at RTE legs 1 slash 5.
Talking flight
Refresh new
monitor.
edit send button edit rep RTE
Check your
CLP button
altitude.
Alt
It's complaining about it.
CRZ button.
I know,
CR
but I changed it, Andy.
pressed. CR edit send edit blank clear refresh edit red you can see CR1. Florida 340 Florida 349 slash 371.
Nope, it put it back to 340.
Refresh clears edit blank.
Talking flight monitor.
Clear refresh edit
You
red
might
only.
have to reset CRZ to 340, then climb again.
You can CR1. Floor CRZ alt op slash max step. 1 TGT at 1. Florida 340 Florida 340 CDU number.
CDU
Left
message
FMC
clear.
light off. You can CRZ 1. Florida 340. CRZ alt op slash max. 1. Florida 340. Refresh clears edit blank.
Oh, let me do something.
3. Clears refresh edit red. You can see 1. Florida 300 refresh rest. Edit you can see 1. Florida 340 Florida 350 slash
Talking flight
372.
monitor. It might have something to do with your cost index.
Yeah, this is weird.
CDU message displayed. Invalid entry.
Oh, shut up.
Send but edit blank.
CDU message cleared.
Refresh edit red. You can see 1. Florida 340 refresh clears edit blank. Left
CDU message
FMC light
displayed.
on. Right FMC
CRZ
light
all
on.
changed to
CDU number 1
34,000.
execute key available. CDU number 1 message light on. CDU number 2 message light on. Execute key available.
Why is it?
CDU number 1 execute key unavailable. Execute key off. Land. Land. Clear refresh edit. You can see 1. Florida 340.
What if I just do this then?
Restream chat restream. You can see Microsoft. You can rest MC forms tasks. You can restream MCP altitude column 4 hold indicator on alt level V hold level V nav interval altitude edit alt plus E selection 34,000
What, climb to 34?
intervene button alt plus I V nav off button alt plus V
Declan Webster. Tell you what just climbed to 340.
intervene button alt 30 feet per minute
Do I got to hit the
altitude intervene button alt plus I
intervene button, Declan,
V nav
to...
off button level change off button alt hold on button alt plus H
Because hold is on right now. Let me see if I can turn it off.
pressed altitude hold light off auto pitch off 10
Declan
feet per minute
Webster. Yeah, if that's what it
Level
wants.
V intervene button alt plus I pressed altitude edit alt plus E selected 34 3 feet per minute
Talking flight
0 feet per
monitor.
minute
Yes.
intervene button alt plus I V
Declan
nav off
Webster.
button alt plus V
Yeah.
pressed speed
V
level
nav off.
change off button alt plus L
Okay.
0 feet per 7 feet per minute 20 feet per minute 36 feet per minute
It's going to climb.
59 feet per minute 89 feet per minute
Yeah, I think it's going to climb.
157 feet per minute 282 feet per minute
Okay.
430 feet per minute
All right, now we're climbing to 34,000. Jesus. Okay.
hold up level V nav enter
Declan
altitude edit alt
Webster.
plus E selected
Hit
34,000
VNAV first, then INT.
intervene button alt plus I V nav on button alt plus V
Okay. It's
974
Declan
feet per
Webster.
minute
there we go.
There you go.
So when it gets to cruise, do I need to I don't need to do nothing, do
Talking flight monitor. Now try VNAV.
I? VNAV's on, Andy. It's already on.
1135 feet per minute 33,745 feet ASL
Jesus.
N1 light off N1 light off
N1 light is off.
1 tree, 5
Why is
decimal
it?
tree, 25 Freedom Global, 9er Delta Whiskey. Goodbye.
Oh, 'cause we're getting ready to come to cruise.
633,999 feet ASL
Tree 40.
Okay.
Talking flight monitor. Chat is lagged.
Now, Andy, Ken, or Declan, either one of you,
Ezra White. Awesome Blossom.
can I go ahead and put in my cruise out, or not my cruise altitude? Can I set it up for landing and put my landing altitude? Or no?
Level change. VNAV. Intervene button. Altitude. Edit. Alt
Declan
plus E.
Webster.
Selected 34.
Just reset to descent altitude.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 4841, flight level 370.
Talking flight monitor.
Southwest 4841,
When you level off,
Jacksonville
yes.
Center, radar contact, continue to TP.
56 feet per minute. 33,989 feet ASL.
Well, my landing altitude is going to only be 50 feet, so I could set it to,
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2370 Heavy is passing 12,100
I'm
feet,
trying to think
descending
if I should set it
1,900 feet.
to,
Delta 2370 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, altimeter 30.
MCP altitude.
Radar contact,
Intervene button. Alt plus I.
Zulu Whiskey.
Microsoft flight.
let's see, what
Distance to descent. 274/0:035.
Talking flight monitor.
35 minutes.
Okay, go for it now.
Alright.
MCPL VNAV indicator on. Hold level VNAV. Intervene but altitude. Edit. Alt plus E. Land. Selection.
I'm just going to set it to that.
Intervene. Altitude. Edit. Alt plus E. Selected. Land. Select. Microsoft flight sim. MCP altitude 100.
Okay, now it says MCP.
MCP altitude 100. MCP altitude 100 feet VNAV.
Yep, okay, I see what you're saying, the VNAV. Okay, good deal. Thanks, Declan. And Andy, I didn't realize that it said VNAV at the end. As much as I've been flying, I've never paid attention to the end of that. But yeah, okay.
20 feet per minute. 33,998
So
feet
now
AFL.
we're good. Jesus. My lord.
Flaps 0. 835 feet. Key not defined.
What are you doing?
MCP altitude 100 feet VNAV. Distance to descent. 265/0:034.
Alright, 34 minutes until descent. So there we go. Good deal. My goodness.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1649er is passing flight level 250, climbing flight level 260. Delta 1649er, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue.
Alright. That's just my dog in the background making a lot of ruckus. Has anybody heard any more on the one ATC program?
Talking flight monitor. When I flew to Jersey, we went at 5:30 nm. A 2HR flight turned into 1HR 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, Andy.
Microsoft 33,997 feet
33,000.
ASL.
Alright, so we're good.
Minus 51 degrees.
Minus 51 degrees. Holy shit.
At decreased reforms. At ops 30.700 third cockpit panels. Lights group panels preview. Center overhead expanded. Level 1 hydraulics 1 to air systems 1 to 1 level 1. Level 0 bottom overhead expanded 1 to 1. Level 1 engines 1 to 1. Lights 1 to 1 level 0 apps 1 to 1. Glare shield collapse forward expanded 1 to 1 level collapse. Aft over collapse. Aft electronic forward overhead level 1 navigation select fuel 1 to 1 electrical collapse 1 to expanded level 2 buses 1 level 1 APU 1 to 1 wipers 1 to 1 level 0 center overhead expanded 1 level 1 anti-ice 1 to 1 window heat grouping left forward right side wind probe heat grouping probe heat number wing anti-ice off button pressed wing anti-ice on left anti-ice valve opened right anti-ice valve opened engine anti-ice grouping engine number 1 anti-ice on button engine number 2 anti-ice on button window heat indicators group cockpit panels Microsoft Flight Simulator 34,000 feet.
Well, at least for the good thing, I had a good takeoff. That actually went pretty good, which is better than I expected. I thought, first day back, I'm going to mess something up somewhere. But teamwork, we got through it, right? We got through it. Thanks, guys.
Talking flight monitor. Community washers, blah at.
That is my dog in the background. He's very verbal. He's grunting at me. His name is Chance, and he's 6 months old. And he's almost as big as my other dog that's 10 years old, which is Mojo.
Talking flight monitor.
Mojo is about
10 more days
105,
before I go
110
home.
pounds. And Chance is almost as big as him already. And he's only 6 months. And Chance is a Merle. The type of pit that he is a Merle. He's a Merle pit. Which is, we got lucky getting him. My wife only paid $50 for him. But then when we looked up the information on him, those dogs are worth like $2,000 to $3,000 up to $5,000. So obviously, I wouldn't sell him for $1, let alone what he's worth.
Southwest 4720 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 390
He's listening to me right now is what he's doing.
Southwest 4720 traffic in sight.
The bonus is Microsoft fixed that whole CDU problem. I've not tried to take off in California yet, but every time I did there for a while, I'd try to take off and it would freeze up as soon as I went to move from the gate. But hopefully it won't do that anymore as well. You still at school with your dog, Andy? I wonder if my server is back
Folder
up
view
yet.
list. TFF.
Talking flight monitor.
Microsoft folder view list.
Isn't it fun having a 22-month-old dog
Explorer.
attached to you almost 24/7? Fun? Yes, still at
Talking
school.
flight monitor button. System tray overflow win. Show hidden icons hide. Microsoft flight sim. Folder view list. Pane dragging. Start toggle search national task view toggle button not. HP Microsoft Media Talking Notepad Flight Sim Ops Restream HP's Microsoft Media Player Show Hidden Privacy Apps Network Job Volumes Clock 84 Notifications Known Folder View Sim Brief Downloader 8 of 47 Talking Flight Monitor 15 TFM Team Talk 5
Let's see if this
Team
will
Talk
work.
Host Manager Team Talk Vibilits Team Talk 5 Classic V5.13.1 Dialog Channels List Preview.
No, see, I paid for this Team Talk server for a year, and I believe I got ripped off, you guys. I think they shut down, and now I believe that I got screwed out of some money. I mean, it was only 33
Talking flight monitor.
euros or wherever they are.
If your TT server is up, get me the info and I will come up. Smiley face.
Yeah, I will, Andy, as soon as I figure it out. I need to get a hold of what's his name and just get my server through him. Because these guys, like, I went and checked on it every day. I've emailed them. They're not responding to emails. I'm pretty sure I got screwed
Team Talk 5
on
Classic
the
V
server.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 Folder View List Team Talk
That's what I'm
Folder
thinking
view.
anyways.
Microsoft Folder View List. Pane dragging. Folder View List. Team Talk 5 Sim Market Flight Simulator First Officer Talking Flight TFM Team Talk 5 Classic 25 of 40 Team Talk 5 Host Manager Dial
when I
Team Talk
go-
Vibilits. Delete by import include host proper Vibilits.vipilots.usuausu S U.
So
Ryan Bishop. Keep telling you I'd host your server. Text me when you're off stream.
U S U.
yeah, this one, their website is US.
S U A R I O S dot.
Actually, no, that's not. Their website was something. It was something servers dot space.
Ezra White.
And
Sorry to hear that, man. When you get it up and going LMK the info I'd come on.
yep,
Host manager.
I'll
Team
get
Talk
with.
5 Classic. Team Talk 5 Classic V5.1.
Don't you got my number, Ryan?
Team Talk 5. Team Talk 5. Microsoft Flight Sim.
And don't I have
Simulator
yours?
1.
If you got my number, text me, because I had got a new number, but I don't know if that was before that I shared contact with you or after.
127.8 Freedom Global Niner.
Just send me a text, let me see if I get it. And then if not,
Jacksonville Center
Tom
Freedom
1,
Global
100.
Niner, Delta Whiskey Flight
Microsoft Flight Sim.
I'll throw my email and you can email me your
Simulator
number
1.
so I can text you.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Distance to descent 190/0:023.
23 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oops.
At Deacon CRZ1's task switching window. Restream chat. Microsoft. At Deacon CRZ1. At Deacon CRZ refresh button alt. Edit Redo. At Deacon CRZ alt 1. T2.787.
Oh, I don't want that no more.
At RTE legs 111. Nikki.787/floor to 340. 156 degrees 23.71. Nikki point refresh rest. At Dart 156 degrees 22.1. Nikki refresh rest. At Dart 156 degrees 22.0 nm. Refresh
Is
rest.
it
At
actually
Dart
falling?
156 degrees 21.5 nm.
Yeah, it is. Let
Talking
me-
flight monitor.
Restream chat
My
row 1
dog
column
is
2 2
small.
of set Microsoft Flight Simulator forms. Main row 2 column 1 flows descent CHKLST button. After takeoff CH descent CH landing CH descent CHKLST button.
Let's go ahead and do this. Get
Rest.
this out of the way.
Ready for the
At
approach
RTE
briefing?
restream
We're
chat
expecting
Microsoft
the ILS
Microsoft
approach
Flight.
for runway.
09. The minimum altitude is 200 feet.
We'll use manual braking. We can expect to park at gate.
108.
In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Check.
Oh, I didn't
Auto
even.
brake disarm. Auto brake 1.
Auto
Auto
brakes.
brake 2.
Set.
Left
CDU
FMC
message
light
clear.
off. Right FMC light off. CDU number 1 message light off. CDU number 2 message light off.
Landing data.
Check.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
I didn't
Checklist
even.
complete.
Hold on, I still gotta.
Forms.act RTE task switching window. Restream
ILS set.
Microsoft Forms.act RTE edit read only multi-line selected act RTE.
Is it?
Select next edit red approach rep 1 cross 1 155.65 land KMIA KM3 K land 1 land colon 2 30 degrees 148 KT carriage return KM3 13,016 FT 3,967 M 40 degrees 143 KT ILS 4 100 ILS 3
Talking
13,016
flight
FT
monitor.
3,967 M
ISN
40
too
degrees
early.
143 KT.
No, it ain't gonna matter, Andy. It still will.
Hills 3, 13,016 FT 3,967 M 40 degrees 143 KT.
Alright, so I think we'll do.
Hills 3, 13,006. Refresh pressed. Edit K3, third Hills 4, 110.90/092 degrees 40/143.
Yeah, there we go.
G/S wind 5, less on slash off plus 6, less index A land 6, less index ALTN desk greater.
What was somebody refreshed my memory, the command to go to the descent weather. Or not descent weather, but the approach weather. Was it Alt D, maybe?
Econ des 1, land 6, less forecast day now greater,
There it
land
is.
6, less forecast day now greater. Refresh but pressed. At land 4, land 5 day 6, load greater.
There we go. I got it.
Left
CDU
FMC
message
light on,
display.
right FMC light
Descent
on,
forecast
CDU
summary.
number 1 execute key available, CDU number 2 execute key available, CDU number 1 message light on.
Is passing flight
Left
CDU message
FMC
cleared.
light off. Right FMC light off. CDU number 1 execute key on the vid. Act RTE legs 161. Promo slash.
Alright, there we go.
Refresh. Edit read only multi refresh but pressed. Edit Act R11. Promo .788 slash Florida 340.
Yeah, you can, technically, Andy, you could do descent 20 minutes after takeoff if you really wanted to, as long as you got everything set. But we're good. We're only 20 minutes out.
Distance to descent 160 slash 0:019.
Well, 19 minutes out now. Alright, so
Act RT11. Restream chat row 1 column 2 of 7. Microsoft forms.forms.main. After descent CHKLST button.
Let's fix
Pressed.
this. I'm gonna do it
Ready
over.
for the approach briefing?
We're expecting the ILS approach for runway.
9. The minimum altitude is 200 feet.
We'll use manual braking. We can expect to park at gate.
1.
I'm just doing
0,
a checklist
8.
over because
In case of go around,
have some
we'll
stuff
climb
set.
per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Check.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Alright, I've got to set my...
Landing data.
Check.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
Checklist complete.
Alright, what was the
ILS
command
set.
again, Andy, to bring up the runway so I can get the ILS? Make sure I get the right frequency. Right bracket shift. What was it? Somebody refresh my memory on that. To bring up the runway information for the ILS. Or the frequency, I mean.
Declan Webster. All right, got to head. Good landing.
Alright, thanks, Declan. Have a good one, buddy. Andy, you still there? I can't remember what the command was to bring up the runways. I think it... Was it this?
Act R Restream Microsoft Third Starflight Media Player Forms.
Declan
Act
Webster.
RTE legs 1 slash edit read only.
Right bracket control D.
Forms.main row
Oh,
1
that's what
Restream
it
chat
was, that's
Microsoft
right.
Flight Simulator Microsoft MCP altitude 1.
Ezra
Choose
White.
destination runway airport
Right
edit land.
bracket control D.
Yep, that's
8
right.
runways loaded. Runway combo box 08L collapsed.
And then...
Mike act forms.main restream chat ops 30 point starflight plan notepad starflight land. Land carriage 09.
Okay, 9. Thanks,
Destination
Declan
runway
and
of
Ezra.
choose destination 08R 09. OK button alt plus O. Cancel button ills details edit read only multi name. Ill slash frequency 100 name. Ill slash GS cat IRW 09. Frequency 110.90.
110.90. And then it was,
MCP speed intervene off button alt plus I. C slash home auto throttle N1 off ills details edit read only multi line. Set nav radios. Nav 1 frequency edit selected 110.90. Starflight plan note. Starflight set nav choose destination runway. Ills detail course. Night frequency 110.90.
110.90. Is that right?
Cancel button OK runway airport edit KMIA. Runway OK button alt plus up runway combo box 09 OK button cancel ills details at course 97. Frequency 110.90. Airport edit K runway combo box 09 collapsed. OK button alt plus O. Cancel button alt OK button press Starflight plan notepad. Text editor document kind slash.
Let me...
Choose destination runway airport ills det cancel button ills det name. Ills frequency 110.90 course 97 frequency 110.9.
Alright, 110.90. I guess that's right.
Airport at runway OK cancel OK press Starflight plan notepad. Microsoft Act RTE legs 1 slash Act RTE legs 1
Let
slash
me
5 PM
see
DT7.
something real quick, you guys.
Selection room next pay edit read only approach 1 100 foot land. KMIA 003 13,006 ills 09 slash CRS flaps 4 110.90 slash 092 degree 40 slash 143.
Okay.
Act RT11. Starflight plan Microsoft. Set nav radios. Nav 1 frequency edit selected 110.90. Nav 1 course edit selected 92.
Oh, I didn't look at the course. Hold on.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
What was the course? It was.
MCP altitude. Choose destination, run runway, airport, ILSDAT, cancel, ILSDAT name, ILS frequency, 110.90. Course, 97.
97, okay.
Airport run, OK, cancel, OK, rest, Microsoft. Set nav 1 course edit selected 92. Selection removed. Nav 2 frequency edit selected 110.90. Nav 2 course edit selected 92. Nav 1 course edit 97. Nav 2 course edit selected 92. Selection removed. OK but rest. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.12.0. MC intervene level change off but hold off button alt V nav hold off level change off V nav on button alt plus V intervene button alt plus I.
Okay, good.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.
We are looking good, guys.
273 knots indicated.
Speed's 273, that's good.
Distance to descent 114/0:014.
14 minutes until descent. We'll take you guys to my other headset. It probably sounds weird because I got another headset. Well, not another. I've got another microphone rolling too. So, you know.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1649er is at 13,400 feet, climbing flight level 260. Delta 1649er, Jacksonville Center, altimeter tree 0.0 tree, radar contact, continue to LISAF.
I want to thank everybody for being able to join me on this interesting flight that we've had tonight with a couple weird things that went on, but we've got it figured out.
Good day.
Some good doggies. Hey,
1 tree, 2 decimal
Hey,
tree,
puppy.
5 Freedom Global,
What you
9er
doing?
Delta Whiskey.
Look at big boy.
Goodbye.
Get your tail.
Miami
Get your
Center,
tail,
Freedom
monkey.
On
Global,
1,
9er Delta
132.35.
Whiskey, flight level 340.
Get your butt.
Freedom Global
He's a
9er
good
Delta
boy.
Whiskey, Miami
He's a
Center,
good boy.
radar contact,
What you doing?
continue.
You good boy. You good boy. Oh, I see you. I see you wagging your tail at me, puppy. What you doing, huh? What's real love doing? Give me the paw. Give me the paws. You're not gonna growl for him? Huh? Let's see if I can get you to growl. Let him hear how vicious you are. Alright. I'm gonna get it. 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 I'm gonna get you. Here. Get it, Joy. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Here, you want the other one? Here. Here, hug Joe. Get it to him. Get it to him. Get it. Give me that. Give me that. Ready? Ready? Get! Get it! Get it! I'm gonna get it. Here it goes, guys. She can get rowdy. Watch her. Give me that. Give me that. Ready? Ready? Get it! I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. She will not bite though, guys. It's funny. She will growl like she's gonna rip your freaking head off, but she will not bite you. Alright, we better pay attention to what's going on here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Intervene button Alt plus I. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.12.0.
Hold on 1 second. Alright.
33,997 feet ASL. Distance to descent. 47/0:0:551.
5 minutes and 51 seconds until we crash. Not really.
Minus 47 degrees.
Now that's interesting. Now it's minus 47 degrees, but earlier when I was at 33,000, it was minus 57 degrees or minus 54. I can't remember what it was, but interesting at the most.
Minus 47 degrees. Wind 270 at 67 knots. Gust at
Wind
0
is
knots.
270 at 67 knots.
Wind 270 at 67 knots.
270 at
Heading
67.
180.
Okay, at least we're not flying right into the wind. That's a good thing.
13 feet. Siesta Key, Florida, United States. What?
Okay.
Microsoft.NET Framework. Details button alt plus. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.12. Gulf Gate Estates, Florida, United States.
So when I
1.8
did
nautical.
right bracket shift C to get the location, I got a Microsoft error.
Vamo, Florida. 34,004 feet ASL. 0 feet per minute. 34,004. Distance to descent. 36/0:0:431.
4 minutes and 31 seconds. I forgot that I'm
Arrange.
back in front of my mic.
Hi all.
What's up, Josh? Joshua. Alright.
Minus 47 degrees. Mach 0.79.
Alright.
33,000, 7 feet per minute, 274 knots. Simulation rate, 1. No recent message, 466 knots true. Spoilers retracted.
Alright. Good deal. Hold on, guys.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey contact Miami Center on 1 tree for decimal 75. Good day.
Going to 1 tree, 4.75 Freedom Global, 9er Delta Whiskey. Miami Center, Freedom
Com
Global
1,
9er, Delta Whiskey, flight level
134.75.
340.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey Miami Center radar contact. Continue. Southwest 2564 contact Fort Myers approach on 125.15. Good day. Going to 125.15 Southwest 2564. Niner Delta Whiskey contact Miami Center on 133.275. Good day.
133.275 Freedom Global, Niner Delta Whiskey. Goodbye. Miami Center, Freedom
Com
Global
1,
Niner, Delta Whiskey, flight
133.27.
level 340.
Freedom Global Niner Delta Whiskey Miami Center radar contact continue.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got going on here.
Choose destination runway airport.
Oops.
Runway combo airport hills cancel OK button alt plus cancel pressed. Microsoft Flight Sim 33,000. Distance status minus 2795 feet from
Here we go. We have started our descent into Miami, Florida.
Pine Island Center, Florida, United States.
Well, give me location now.
Lee, Florida, United States.
That's why I was over the ocean, and that's why it gave me an error. Sometimes it
Lee,
does
Florida,
that.
United States.
We're over top of
32,000
Lee,
feet.
Flight deck
Florida.
again, you probably already noticed we've started. our-
No, I didn't
We're
notice
not
that at all.
anticipating
Not at
delays
all,
and
pal.
pulling into the gate in about
No,
15
not at
minutes.
all.
Until then, just sit back, relax. and we'll
Sit
have
back,
some fun.
relax. Drink a little Jack Daniels and Coke. You'll be fine. Take a Xanax. Smoke a
31,000 feet.
blunt. And do some gambling on your phone. No, just kidding. All right, let's see.
30,687
We're at
feet
30,000
ASL.
feet.
Minus 2549
We're
feet per
dropping
minute.
at 25.49 per minute.
Lee, Florida, United States.
Still over top of Lee, Florida.
St. James City, Florida.
St. James City, Florida is the
Gulf of
closest
Mexico.
city to us.
Lee, Florida, United 30,000 feet. St. James City, Florida, United States. 1.5 nautical miles, 231 degrees. Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico.
Minus 24 degrees.
Minus 24.
CDU message displayed. Drag required.
MCP altitude.
Okay, I got you, Drag.
MCP speed off spoil speed auto overspeed auto speed spoiler speed brake edit red only alt plus K minus 0.152 auto brake edit red only alt plus T2. Speed brake edit red only alt. Speed brake armed light on. CDU
message
number
cleared.
1 message light off. CDU number 2 message light off. Minus 2303 feet per minute. Spoilers retracted.
Freedom Global Niner Delta Whiskey contact Miami
28.
Center on 134.7.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
Good day.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
134.75
So very good.
Freedom Global, Niner Delta Whiskey. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Miami Center,
Com
Freedom
1.
Goodbye,
134.
Whiskey, flight level 275.
Fort Myers Beach, Florida,
Fort
United
Myers
States.
Beach, Florida.
Delta Whiskey Miami Center radar contact continue.
27,000 feet. 26,862 feet ASL. Fort Myers Beach.
And it's not going to tell me where we are.
MC task switching window. Act MCP's Microsoft Flight Simulate Act MC Starflight task switch restream chat row 2 ops 30 point media player column Microsoft.net framework details button continue quit button alt plus Q Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.37.
See, sometimes when you're over the water,
Bonita
it gives
Springs,
you that
Florida,
error.
in-
Watch.
Microsoft.net framework
See?
continue quit button alt details button Microsoft Bonita Springs, Florida minus 2385 feet per 25,000 minus 2395 feet per minute 298 knots indicated.
298 knots indicated.
Act RTE legs 1 task switching with MC speed brake edit red only alt plus K selected minus auto brake edit speed brake edit red only alt spoiler A spoiler speed brake edit red only alt plus
CDU
K
message displayed.
5.5321345631 Microsoft Flight Simulator
Give me some drag, boy.
CDU
message
number
clear.
1 message light off CD MCP speed brake edit red only alt. Spoilers retracted speed brake armed light off Microsoft 24,000 feet. $289 knots indicated. Minus 1,007 feet per minute. 287, 23,008, minus 1594 feet per minute. 287 knots indicate. Minus 2,300 feet per minute. 23,600, minus 2329 feet per minute. 287 knots indicated. minus 1827 feet per minute. 23,000, minus 1608 feet, 286 knots. 23,000. Vineyards, Florida, United.
Vineyards, Florida.
22,824 feet ASL.
Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, you can take off your seatbelt and run up and down the aisle. It doesn't matter. You'll be fine.
$22,000 feet. CDU number 1
displayed.
message light on. CDU number 2 message light on.
Rings.
21,000
Sounds
feet.
like TDS stopped working.
No, nothing stopped working. What are you talking about?
Microsoft 20,000 minus 2070 MCP speed row 1 task switching window. Act RT edit read only.
Let me-
Microsoft flight.
Crap, I don't want to restart TFM.
Flight
But we
simulator
will, because it should still have it. Hold on.
20,000 feet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Act
that's
RT
not
legs
working.
1 task switching. Microsoft flight Microsoft.
Oh, it did because
folder
of
view.
that stupid.
Microtask switching window. Microsoft flight sim. Microsoft flight.
Okay, so what we'll do,
Paused.
Options menu.
pause for a second
Page
real
1 of 1.
quick.
Folder view list. Team page.
Press ESC to resume.
Stupid
Press
thing.
space to load /save.
Folder view
Press
list.
home
Page
to
drag.
restart.
Start search.
Press
Search
enter
nation.
main menu.
Task. HP. Micro show hid privacy app. Show hidden. NVI. Graph seat sim. But talking flight mod unknown. TF restart about. Restart R.
TFM is
Let's
restarting.
restart TFM.
TFM is shutting down.
NVI DIA settings. NVI DIA GeForce game ready. Drive.
Shut up, stupid NVDIA thing.
Driver update
That
is
thing's a
available.
pain in the ass. It's so hard to
Button 1
update.
of 12. System tray overflow. Microsoft flights. Folder view list. Add context menu. Battery meter.
No.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Folder view pane dragging. Task.
This is so
Folder view.
annoying.
Folder view list. Team talk. TFM talking flight monitor 15 of 47. Copy screen. Share. Delete. Pop. Share. Run as desktop list.
All right, let's just get it running again.
Loading airport database. Current aircraft. PMDG 737 900 ER PMDG house. N700.
All right.
Microsoft Starflight Forms. Restream. Ops 30 media player. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flights.
Hopefully, let me see something real quick.
Starflight form op task media player Microsoft Starflight forms restream chat ops 30 point media player call Microsoft Starflight Microsoft MCP altitude 1 Starflight form op task media play destination Microsoft form op media destination runway airport edit land ills details at airport edit land
Let me do
8 run
something
runway
quick.
combo box 08R 09 OK button alt plus cancel button alt plus OK Microsoft flight MCP speed intervene max Microsoft flight set nav radio nav 1 frequency edit selected 110.90 nav 1 course edit selected 97 nav 2 frequency
that's
edit
good.
selected 100 nav 2 course edit selected 97 OK button press
Okay.
Microsoft flight
So we're
simulator
good there.
1.37.12.0 Act RTE legs 1 / Act RT 1 BARBN 2 Microsoft unpaused Act RT edit read only CDU number CDU Act RT 122 degrees 7.1 BARBN / 15,000 day 5 Microsoft flight Microsoft 19,288 knots indicated 5.63 5.62 19,000 feet read trim disabled added down attitude mode disabled.
All right. Hopefully we'll be okay here. I will give you guys a warning. I don't know 100% how the landing's going to be because First Officer Next messed up on me earlier and it restarted. And it might have messed up my flap setting. I don't know. We'll see.
Flaps 0.
We might be okay.
18,128.
18,000.
18,000 feet. Distance to destination. 65/0:0.
Man, that's not far. 65. That's not far at all.
Act RTE legs edit red. Act art 122 degrees 71. BARBN slash 15,000 day. Refresh but rest. Editor Act art 122 degrees 1.1. BARBN 280 slash 5112. JAMAS 280 slash 11,000 day. Altimeter 112. JAMAS 280 slash 11.
I was talking about chat TDS. Said something about beyond ATC and say intentions, but it didn't read that message.
17,000 feet.
Beyond ATC. I don't know what that would have been.
Act RTE legs 102. JAMAS 280 slash 11,000 day. 112. JAMAS 2. Microsoft 16,003.
But GFM messed up though, either way.
299 knots indicated. 16,000 minus 2054 feet per 299 knots indicated. 16,000 feet.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey. Goodbye. Miami Center.
Com 1 132.40.
16,800 feet.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey Miami Center altimeter 30.03 radar contact continue.
Act RT edit red. Act RT 122 degrees 11.1. JAMAS 280 slash 11,000 day. Refresh rest. Editor Act R 122 degrees 10.1. JAMAS 280 slash 11.
You know,
Microsoft.
I still have not been
feet.
able to fix the hotkey to refresh TFM. Guys, I refuse to do a complete reinstall with my computer. I'm not doing that. But I don't know. I beyond me why it will not fix that freaking hotkey. But I cannot use Alt R. Cannot do it.
14,305 knots indicated. For 305 knots indicated. Act RTE legs edit red. Act art 122 degrees 10.1. JAMAS 280 slash refresh rest. Editor Act art 122 degrees 5.1. JAMAS 280 slash 11,000 122. Frogs 272 slash 10,821. 3. ARRTT 250 slash 9,120 degrees 2.9 nm. 3. ARRTT 250 slash 9,000
I
11,000.
can't use that key
Refresh button
either.
rest. Edit red. Act art 122 degrees 31. JAMAS 280 slash 11,000 day.
Yeah, that's weird, man. That's really weird.
Microsoft Star platforms to restream Obster Media Play Act RTE leg edit
Oh, I
red
gotta
only.
fix something real quick.
Act RTE legs 3 slash 3 01 RW09104 Land Draxit RF5 Innis 148 slash 15 04 Grid 192 slash 3000 day. Act art 120 degrees 4.31 120 refresh rest. Edit Act art 120 degrees 6.1 Asir Z2 Z3 Z4 Innis 148 slash 1500 04 03 Grid 192 slash 3000 day. Refresh clears edit land. Clears refresh edit red Z2 Z3 Grid 192 slash 3000 day. CDU number 1X. CDU number Z2 Z3 Grid slash 3000. Refresh pressed. Editor Act art 11 Asir 240 slash 55 Z2 LLEGG 234 slash 4000 Z3 Grid 192 slash 3000. Act RTE legs 2 slash. Act RT 122 degrees 1.1. Frogs 272 slash 10,800. Refresh pressed.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Editor Act art 122 degrees 01. Frogs 272 slash 10,000 1 2. ARRTT 250 slash. Microsoft flight. Act MC Starflight 4 is op need Microsoft Act Art MCP speed enter Mach speed at auto brake speed brake D slash speed brake extend speed brake armed index speed and auto throttle index under speed index over speed auto speed brake edit red only alt plus K5 point auto brake edit red only alt plus speed spoiler beyond button speed brake at spoiled speed N1 off button N1 select auto throttle arm button C slash O Mach button intervene off button alt Mach speed edit red only alt plus E selected 0 intervene off button alt plus C slash O Mach button alt plus C pressed. Intervene off Mach speed edit red only alt plus E selected 0 intervene off button alt plus I pressed speed indicated airspeed edit alt plus E selected selection room 250 Microsoft flights MCP altitude 100 MCP speed 250 10,000 minus 300 272 knots indicated Act RTE edit red Act Art 120 degrees 0.1 ARRTT 250 slash 9,000 to refresh crest Editor Act Art 120 degrees 0.1 ASPPN 240 slash 10,000 B 120 degrees 0.6 nm 10,000 feet
10,000 feet.
Left retractable landing light extend left retract Act Art refresh rest Editor Act Art 120 degrees 1 PPJAY 240 slash 8,000 day wind light 120 degrees 4.1 PPJAY 240, Microsoft, MCP speed 250. MCP speed, indicated airspeed edit alt, 240,200, Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3, MCP speed, in 2, Microsoft MCP speed 240, 91, minus 14, 269 knots indicated.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and...
9,000 feet. MCP overspeed warning on. Flaps 0. Left ram door light on. 269
Flaps
knots
1.
indicated. Flaps 0. Flaps in transit light on. MCP speed 240. 269 knots indicated. 268 knots indicated. 8640. 267 knots in. 266 knots in. 265 knots indicated.
There we go.
264 knots indicated. Act RTE edit red. Act art 120 degrees 3.1. PPJAY 240 1 2. SHAR 240 74.13. ASIR 240 120 degree 2 120 degree 1 121 1213094 094 degree 3 LLEG 094 degrees 4.4 Crit 192 3000 8000 feet
Miami
04
Freedom
Crit
Global,
Act Art
9 Delta
120
Whiskey.
degrees 2.3 and at 1
Request clearance
SHAR
to
204
transition
refresh
Bravo
crest
airspace.
Edit red Act Art 120 degrees 1.1 SHAR 240 7420 Microsoft 7640 253 knots in minus 1414
Cleared to
MCP
Bravo
speed
airspace,
240
Freedom Global, 9 Delta Whiskey.
Hey, this thing is
251
wanting
knots indicated 250 knots indicated MCP
we're going to go flaps 2 here. So we
Flaps
signed
2.
the gun down.
248 knots indicated minus 1329 247 knots indicated
There we go.
Act RT edit red Act R 120 degrees 1.3 and at 1 refresh rest edit Act R 120 degrees 51 ASIR 240 5515 9:25 p.m. 120 degrees 5.1 ASIR 240 5515 101 ASIR 240 55 2 LLEGG 234 4000 Act Art 120 degrees 4.4 and Microsoft 66 minus 1340 239 knots indicated.
Alright, we are looking good, guys.
MCP speed
Alright, so
indicated
we'll
airspeed
go
land
ahead
land
and-
02
Freedom Global 9 Delta
intervene
Whiskey
indicated
contact
airspeed edit alt Microsoft flight MCP speed 230
Okay, that's good.
Act RT edit red Act Art 120 degrees 4.1 ASIR rest
Going to
edit
133
Act Art 120 degrees 1.71 ASIR 240 55 094 degrees 5.3 nm 2 LLEGG 234 4000 094 degrees 4.3 Crit 192 3000 094 degrees 44 Inus 148 1500
It's going to be a nice landing if everything goes right.
Kendall, West Florida, United States 5528 231 knots indicated.
Yeah, very nice landing,
N81
I
is
do
localizer.
believe.
Localizer is alive. Runway heading
Act RT
99.
edit red on Act Art 09 refresh rest edit Act Art 094 degrees 4.61 LLEGG 234 4000 094 degrees 4.6 refresh rest edit Act Art 094 degrees 3.8 at 1 LLE 094 degrees 4.82 Crit 192 3000 5000 feet refresh rest edit Act Art 094 degrees 3.1 LLEGG 02 Crit 192 3000 Microsoft Kendall, West Florida, United States
Yes, we should have a
10.4
server
nautical miles
figured out
119 degrees
soon.
45 minus 10 224 Act RT edit red Act Art 094 degrees 3. Refresh rest edit Act Art 094 degrees 1.1 LLEGG 235 02 Crit 192 3000 Microsoft MCP speed indicated selection room 200 ZZ 2
Lights
local alive.
Microsoft Flight Simulator
N81 is lights local.
1.37 Act Art refresh rest edit Act Art 0.5 and carriage return 0.51 LLEGG 235 4000 auto land active refresh rest edit Act R01 Microsoft Flight Simulator left flight director on button alt plus F right flight director on approach mode off button alt plus P rest approach mode
hold on.
localizer hold off but CMDA on button alt plus
314
CWSA CMDB off but Microsoft flights 37
285 up.
212
Right
knots
3.
indicated 37
253
36
up.
209
Right 3.
knots indicated 208 knots
226 up.
Actar
Right
M
3.
start task breeze opt meeting micro MC Actar MCP speed column 4
201 up.
indicated airspeed edit
Right
alt
2.
plus E selected 2 selection removed.
172 up.
190.
Right 2.
Microsoft Flight Sim 3482 feet minus 690
138 up.
198 knots
Right 2.
indicated. Speed light on. VNav light off. Approach mode light off. Speed light on. VNav light off. Approach off. MCP navigation task switching window. Actar T editor. Microsoft
Glide slope
MCP
is alive.
CMDB off.
N81 is
CMC
localizer.
WSB off.
Localizer
Button
is
mode
alive.
bank limit 20
Runway heading
CMDB
99.
off. Button mode
N81
progress.
is glide
CMDB
slope.
light. Actar TE legs 1/2 edit red only mode. Selection removed. Actar TE legs 1/2 PMDG 700. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Adjust vertical speed.
I don't know why
Flat
it's saying
5.
that.
31, 199 knots, minus 942 feet per minute.
Climb. Increase climb. Increase.
Oh,
3,000 feet.
traffic. I ain't worried about traffic.
Distance to destination, 9/0, 29, 190, flaps 5,
Flaps
flaps
10.
8, flaps 10. MCP speed, indicated airspeed edit alt, flaps not 1. MCP under speed warning. Microsoft Flight Simulator, 26, 25, 188 knots indicated. Flaps 10,
2,500.
Flaps 15.
flaps 13, flaps 15, gear up,
Gear down. Gear up.
gear lever down, nose gear 20, left 176
Gear
knots indicated. 63 degrees. Flaps 15. Gear down. Dodge. 164 knots indicated. 2019, 159 knots. 158.
Perfect.
Flaps
Flaps in
25.
motion. 158 knots indicated.
No, we're good.
18, M162 knots indicated. MCP speed, indicate Z4, 1, MC, Microsoft Flight Simulator, 16, 106,
Flaps 40.
Actar MC, Starflight at forms.main, flows and checklist, crew landing CHKLS, descent C8 landing CHKLS, rest.
Landing checklist.
Microsoft Flight, engine number 1 con,
Engine
engine
start
number 2
switches.
con,
Continuous.
Speed brake.
speed brake
Armed.
armed light on,
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
flaps
Checklist
40,
complete.
143 knots indicated.
Flight attendants prepare for landing.
14 left, 13 90, 140 knots indicate. Distance to destination, 4/0.
I think we're gonna be good.
Watch the
Anybody's
airspeed.
watching that's sighted, let me know how it's looking, but
137 knots indicated.
we're okay.
140 knots indicated.
Little windy.
Wind, 116 at 16 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
Yeah.
MCP under speed warning off. 147 knots
Got a
indicated.
little wind going on here, folks.
Distance to destination, 3/1043, 1024, 144 knots indicated.
Come on, baby.
Minus 614 feet.
1,000.
MCP altitude at selection removed. 0. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.900, 800, 144, minus 700, 143
Come
knots
on,
indicated.
baby.
Minus 700, 141, distance to destination, 2/0:0:1:7,
I think we'll be just fine.
MCP
What
under
y'all
speed
think?
warning
We
on.
got a good landing or not?
Approaching runway 09.
Oh yeah, we got this, baby. We got this.
$500, 141 knots.
500.
Minus 600,
Oh yeah,
140
we're
knots
looking
indicated.
beautiful. Come on, baby.
400.
Minus 600, 142 knots indicated. 300, 141 knots.
300.
Distance to destination, 1/0.
We're going to land just right on target.
Distance to destination,
Minimum.
1/0:0.
200.
Distance to destination, 1/0:0. Distance to destination, 0/0:0:013.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Speed light off. Speed light
20.
off.
10.
On ground.
MC
Speed brake out.
Oh, Oh yeah, look
150
at
knots.
that.
Reverse thrust. 100 knots.
102 knots. 90 knots.
80 knots.
78 knots.
That was freaking
66 knots.
beautiful.
Minus 105 feet per minute. Speed.
52
Minus
knots.
105, baby.
41 knots. 29 knots.
West Miami, Florida. Runway 0
16
minus
knots.
KMIA. CDU
message
number 1
clear.
message light off.
CDU
that
CDU
was
number 2 message light
Tie on
off.
above 10
CDU
degrees.
number 1 message light. 0 knots ground speed.
What
Jump
was
to
it?
runway. Airport code edit.
No, I don't want
Enter
runway.
number runways list. Airport runways list. Microsoft flight. GPWS disabled.
What?
GPWS enabled.
Oh,
Minus 4 feet. Forms.main act art task switch in WinStar free stream ops third media play Microsoft flight
someone refresh my memory. What was it to jump to a gate?
error dialog fuel manager is not available on PMDG aircraft. Please use the FM.
I thought it was.
Keyboard manager error dialog fuel manager Microsoft flights. Left retractable landing light retract. Right retractable landing.
Well,
Jump to runway.
I
Airport
don't
code.
want to go to runway. I want a gate.
Microsoft. 4 RTM Starflight Restream Ops third media play Microsoft flight Microsoft.
Well, whatever. We made it to the. What was the damn?
Minus 4 feet ASN. Left retractable landing. Minus 4.
Was it?
Jump to gate. Airport code edit.
There it is.
200 gates lit 1111111. Microsoft. Gate 1 up. Parking brake on. Parking brake light on.
There we go. That was beautiful, you guys. That was a beautiful daggone landing. Absolutely loved it.
Microsoft flight.
That was beautiful.
Forms.main row 1 task switch in window. RTE legs 1 select. Microsoft
Well,
flight.
you guys,
Forms.main flows.
that's all I got for
Microsoft
tonight.
flight M task switch in window. Starflight Microsoft MCP navigate CMDP on. Starflight file collapse stalled F1 of 3. Starflight plan notepad.
I definitely enjoyed the flight.
Microsoft flight restream chat ops 30.1 ops.
Hope everybody's doing good today. As soon as I get the server up, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to talk to someone else about a new server because I think I got screwed over. I paid for a whole year and the server don't even work. Do not order any servers that's out of Mexico. Just saying, don't do it.
Stop streaming check
So,
box checked.
I'm out of here. Y'all take care and we'll